Yes.
Okay, is this visible to you, Suraj? My screen?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, good evening, friends. So, agenda for today's session is to carry out revision for week 9 of game theory of IIT Madras data science and programming course. So, I shall share my screen. And basically, the week 9 is about networking effects, okay, that how the market behaves or how the decision making takes place when there is a networking effect. So first of all, what is the meaning of a networking effect? So it is like that we want to take a decision whether I want to use WhatsApp or I want to use normal SMS. So what kind of decision we take? So first of all, we think about that. What is the immediate uh, benefit I will get, and it will depend on the number of users which are using WhatsApp or the number of users which are using SMS. So this is one effect which we can say it is a direct effect. The second is the indirect effect. Indirect effect, for example, if I want to take a call that I want to load a Microsoft on my laptop or I want to use Linux. So I have to see how many app developers are there for the Microsoft. If I take Microsoft, what benefit I will get. The more the app developers, more the benefit to me. Or I can take an example of Amazon site also that there are two types of effects. For example, there are buyers and there are sellers. So if when I get effect here only when the number of buyers they increase, the effect at this place is the direct effect. However, when the buyers they increase, they have got an effect on the sellers also. So this is the indirect effect. So this is like the networking. Okay. Now the so this is has been covered like network effects. What are the types? Like, two types of markets: network, system market. Direct network effect when there are more agents in the network, like I give example of WhatsApp and Instagram. And second is the system markets. Products are obtained by combining components in a complementary way. So it is akin to the indirect network effect. For example, I give you example of Microsoft. Now, second concept Professor covered is was the switching cost here. So whenever we are having using some component or some utility, and if you want to change that, then there is a switching cost, and this is the switching cost which most of the sellers or the manufacturers they use it, and it inhibits a user to switch to the next product. So this is how, for example, there are many not in India, maybe in US. When you purchase a mobile, so it gives you a 2 years program with that. So what happens that you cannot now switch to other mobile because you are stuck here. So this is a you can say it inhibits, and so it gives you a lock-in and the market power to the producers. So these are the key takeaways from here. And I will share all these notes after once the session completes. So we have seen the network effects, direct effects, indirect effects. What is the switching cost and what are the implications for the user and for the producers. So producers, users, they get logged in, and it gives more market power to the producers. So that was this part. Now, second, we come to the economy without network effect. So, without going into that, I'll just cover that if we don't have any network effect, then how the market behaves. So, market has got a demand function and one supply function. So, demand function is something like this: that every user has got a reservation price. This is price, and this is the quantity. So, here there is a reservation price that for some item I consider, for example, I go to the market and I know I want to purchase a pan, and I know that I will not purchase that pan more than 50 rupees. So less than 50 rupees only, I will purchase that. So this is my reservation price. The second is a supply function. Supply function where the manufacturer is manufacturing something. He has got some fixed cost, and where can they meet, there is the price at which I will purchase. So here, this is the consumer surplus. I'll just give you an example that my reservation was 50. I got this for 30. Fixed cost for the manufacturer was 20, and I purchased quantity, for example, in this case 50. So I got the benefit of half into 50 minus 30 into 50. This is 20, 10, 500 rupees. And here, this is the manufacturer, producer surplus, producer surplus. And when you,
Ajay, just 1 second. So what we
yeah,
have done here, we have seen the benefit of the purchaser here, correct?
yes, yes,
So this is this triangle. So he was
yes,
ready to pay 50 rupees,
yes,
but he has he has got it for 30 rupees.
yes.
Okay.
And okay, for example, he purchased okay, this Q50.
Where
Okay,
is
so
50 written? Achha, 50
in
is
the
okay.
in the quantity,
Quantity, quantity. Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay, okay.
So your demand function is something like that. P is equal to A minus BQ. Okay, something like this.
Hmm.
Okay. Similarly, there is a supplier function. Supplier function is P is equal to fixed cost plus okay, quantity into his variable cost.
ये आपने ये क्या लिखा है 30 से पहले what minus 30
Uh, 50 minus 30.
50 minus 30 okay
So he was ready to purchase at 50. He got it for 30. So this is his benefit.
hmm.
Okay. So this is a triangle. So half into 50 minus 30 into 50. So this is 50. So this is his consumer surplus.
अच्छा
And this is the producer surplus. How much okay, benefit producer got. Producer
okay
was okay. So basically, the key takeaway from here it is that when you take a market without networking effect, you get straight away equilibriums, and they are socially beneficial equilibriums. Okay, we can see that both consumer and producer they are getting benefits. Both are getting surpluses.
हाँ हाँ
Okay, so that is the basic takeaway. But what happens in the when you have got a network? So in the network, what will happen? The person when he purchases something, so he makes his utility function something like this that he will get utility. This is one immediate utility which he gets okay, by purchasing that item. And then second, he considers that how many users will be there in the network, and his utility will be a function also of these number of expected users. Is this okay? This formula?
A is his personal benefit मतलब
Yeah.
जैसे not considering other users
Immediate or standalone or
standalone
standalone benefit.
okay okay okay
And
no, no, can we compare it for example can you compare it to use of like WhatsApp and all that you were giving na
yes,
example
yeah,
can you
yes. So
compare
so
please
so so his utility, for example, he wants to use his WhatsApp only to interact with his family only, and there are four members. Okay. So we say that his immediate utility standalone benefit is four only.
हाँ 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 okay okay
Okay.
okay
But now his friends they keep on increasing on WhatsApp.
correct
Okay. So as number of friends will keep on increasing, and he considers that he has got 100 friends, and his all 100 friends will come on. He expects okay all 100 will come. So this is a function of number of okay, users in that network.
अच्छा अच्छा okay okay okay
Okay. Now there are two types of effects okay. So this we have understood the function. Second is the heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means that in the network is not something like that. You utility is equal to a plus n into number of users into some value that I got four and it increases. So it is not something like this. Okay, it increases exponentially. Okay, number two,
Okay.
what
Correct, because n raised per e we have.
this is not this exponential. This okay,
Acha.
just you consider e only. This is the number of
Okay.
users. Okay,
Acha, acha, acha.
so this function which is there, it may be different. Now in the heterogeneous, what happens? Heterogeneous, the number of users where you are entering, they are not of same type. They are not homogeneous.
Homogeneous, we want to say it was that value, for example, we were attributing same value to every user.
Yes,
Do you
yes,
call that homogeneous, heterogeneous?
yes, yes. So
Okay, okay.
heterogeneous users are different, and you get a different function for different type of users.
Ha, ha. Correct, correct,
Okay. So for
correct.
the heterogeneous, his utility will be u plus a plus v and e into some theta. Theta is a function. Okay. This is the value. This is
Okay.
number of users. So when he enters or when he goes to that market, his utility, expected utility will be like this. But if he goes for only immediate his benefit, like we were saying only for A, then
Hmm.
he will go for U is equal to theta A plus Vn.
Acha.
Okay, this first formula which is there, that okay, you have to remember.
Okay.
Okay, this is important. So in
Also,
So
a
the
please could you
second
write
one,
for homogeneous?
homogeneous I have written na, on top.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here it is increasing with this. Here okay, different types of people are there, and the different value functions are there. So I have included the theoretical part also. So theoretical part, okay, once you go through the theory, you'll understand each and everything. Okay,
Okay.
apart from these notes, okay, I've taken help from my summary app, okay, and I've included everything in that. Okay.
acha. Okay.
Okay, so what is the heterogeneous? What is the homo with this? I'll just show you. Okay. So these are the network effects, for example, in an economy, switching cost, lock-in. What is the meaning of that? Demand and utility in network goods, I have told you. And here okay, it is the like a heterogeneous and homogeneous, heterogeneous, that part which is there. Okay, so I'm just taking the important parts okay, from the quiz point of view and from the GA point of view, and covering the main important things. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so already I have covered this, that in a networking, your utility function is something like this. Now, there is something called fulfilled expectations and myopic expectations. So, fulfilled expectations, when you enter a network, you expect that these many number of users will be there. So, that is the any. Okay, and you consider that this will be a function of any. I enter, so this is my utility. And I consider this any to be a some number. So, this is for the fulfilled expectation. Myopic expectations are there when I go only on the actual size, where here this is the expected size, expected future size. Okay, so this is only from the theoretical part. Okay, what is the meaning of fulfilled expectation and what is the meaning of myopic expectation? So when consumers base their current purchasing decisions on their expectations about the future network size, that is the fulfilled expectation. Myopic when they make the decisions on actual network size. That what is the actual network size? So you can say that what is the present benefit I'm getting. Okay.
अच्छा, यहाँ पे जब हम वी आर कॉलिंग इट अ कंज्यूमर, ये
Yeah.
कंज्यूमर इज अ पर्सन हु इज परचेजिंग और हु इज सेलिंग, और इट कैन बी एनीबडी.
No, he's purchasing. He's entering the network.
ओके. ओके.
Okay. Okay. Like in Amazon, he can be a seller also. He's a part ticket.
हाँ.
But
ओके.
consider now as a user again. Okay, so this was the meaning of fulfilled expectation, myopic expectation, theoretical part. This I have covered heterogeneous network effects. So heterogeneous network effects, it has got two parts. Heterogeneous network effect, which is there when you consider that there are heterogeneous type of users, and you get okay, this u of theta is equal to standalone plus theta value number of users. So this you have to remember. Okay. And in the heterogeneous standalone benefit, I go only with the number who are available, and taking this a linear function. Okay, so
Mhm.
this theta comes here. So this theta will come here and this becomes V. Okay, so this is the standard.
नहीं, ये थीटा ए से पहले आने का क्या मतलब है?
ये स्टैंड अलोन पे ले रहा है. He is considering only, for example, I have gone to purchase a good and I'm not considering any network effect. I'm just purchasing that thing based on its features. For example, I go to purchase a mobile and I see this iPhone has come with the latest design or the best camera available in the market, and I purchase that item based on its characteristics. I'm not considering the network effect.
ओके,
So this
ओके.
is the heterogeneous standalone benefit. So this theta is that function. What are the features in that item?
बट इसमें हम लोग नेटवर्क का बेनिफिट तो ले ही रहे हैं ना, प्लस वी
न-
एन ई तो लिखा ही
ये
है.
VNE लिखा है, ये लीनियर फंक्शन है. VNE हम लिख रहे हैं, लेकिन
हाँ.
इसको हम फंक्शन नहीं दे रहे हैं. वी आर नॉट गिविंग हिम अ फंक्शन.
अच्छा, अच्छा, अच्छा.
Okay,
ओके, ओके.
when we consider a heterogeneous network effects, then different types of users are there. Different will have different functions, and then network effect is coming.
अंडरस्टूड,
Okay,
अंडरस्टूड.
okay.
ओके, ओके.
So here is the theoretical part here. I've written on everything. Okay, this I have covered already. So from here, heterogeneous standalone benefits I have covered. Okay, I've given the examples also. What are the examples? Now, economy without networking effects I have covered. Okay, how it is done: consumer surplus, seller surplus, and it is a socially benefitable. So that okay, you have to understand key takeaways. Now, economy with the network effects, what happens? So now we start the mathematical part. Okay. Now, consider we had seen this okay, utility function.
यस,
Oh,
यस.
no. So we'll start from here.
No, this is the same thing ना that we saw for heterogeneous thing.
Yes, yes. इसमें
Yeah.
क्या now how do we arrive at everything?
अच्छा, ओके.
Okay. So what happens? This is a utility function I'm getting. Now I pay a price, for example, P for this. So my benefit will be how much? Benefit will be A plus theta into V and E minus P.
हाँ.
Okay. Now, for a person who's indifferent about the price, he will purchase, or the network effect, he purchases that thing at all P's. Okay? So we call it a theta star, okay, for example. And for him, this I can write A plus theta V and E minus P is equal to 0. Okay. From here, I get P is equal to A plus, or I get theta, this indifferent okay, which is there. So theta, this I will get P minus A over V and E. So this is one important thing which you can write. So please okay, remember the steps, how we are doing, because it will come in the GAs also and maybe in the quiz also.
Okay.
Okay, so this is this. That's why I told you to remember this again. So from here, okay, we get his benefit, and then we get for the indifferent one. Now remember, when he's indifferent one, then your demand which is there, or you can say n is equal to 1 minus this indifferent guy. So this becomes 1 minus P minus A over V and E. So from here, you can derive, now this is equal to n. Therefore, this will become, just hold on, just hold on, I have made any mistake somewhere.
So N is again number of people, na?
N is the number of people, not expected people. This N is the number of expected people.
अच्छा.
This is the present number of expected numbers. So this will become V N E minus P plus A is equal to N into V N E.
Yes.
So from here we can get P is equal to, we'll go here, V N E minus N V N E plus A. And we can get V and E 1 minus N plus A. So this is the price okay, at N and NE. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Now, if you see, this is the linear function of N. Okay. So at different values, this N is expected okay, so it is fixed okay. So when you will make a graph for different N's, this is the price. you'll get a different values. So,
Mm-hmm.
so this is a linear. Okay.
Yes.
Now what happens at the expected? For example, if n becomes equal to ne, that I was expecting so many numbers and my n has become like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then p n n a n e will become v into n 1 minus n plus a, or you can say v n minus v n square plus a.
Mm-hmm.
So you see this is a quadratic equation,
Mm-hmm.
and this a will come here, a, and this will become like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now here, this is a quadratic equation. So you can take the value of p with n, and when you take the differentiation, like your delta p by delta n is will become v minus 2vn is equal to 0,
Mm-hmm.
and n will become v by uh, v n is equal to 1 by 2, v
N
by
by
2.
2 and V by 2, correct.
Okay, so n क्या, which is the value you are getting the maximum p when n is equal to 1 by 2.
नहीं नहीं, you were right, 1/2 V से V कैंसिल हो जाएगा ना.
हम्म, v से v cancel हो जाएगा, n is equal to 1 by 2.
1/2, yeah. Yeah,
So you get the maximum price which you are getting at n is equal to 1 by 2.
correct.
And when you put okay, this n is equal to 1 by 2 in this formula,
Mm-hmm.
then you will get okay, here, if I'm not wrong, a plus v by 4. This
हाँ
value.
करेक्ट है, वो V n n into n half into half 1/4 हो जाएगा ना.
ठीक है, a plus v by 4 आ जाएगा ये वाली
करेक्ट
वैल्यू.
करेक्ट करेक्ट
ओके,
करेक्ट.
a plus v by 4. Now इसमें just to understand, now there are three equilibriums which are happening here. Now when we consider the quadratic equation, इसमें जो n का पार्ट है, उन्होंने एक तो यहाँ पर equilibrium और एक इन्होंने यहाँ पे n का निकाला है when he has not given the explanation, professor. So just we have to remember that this part. So this we have got p minus a plus b by 4 एक हमारा निकला है. When n0 is equal to 0, for example, I am not expecting any person to be in the market. तो मैं जो खरीदूंगा उस टाइम में क्या अपना ए पर खरीदूंगा, ओनली स्टैंड अलोन पे खरीदूंगा मैं.
बराबर.
Okay, so this is a one equilibrium. Second, he is considering that when n1 is equal to half minus 1 by 4 minus pa by 4 है ये वाला, इतना इसको याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. I've seen all the
अच्छा.
quiz papers and all that. Just we have to remember कि यहाँ पे तीन इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट आते हैं. एक यहाँ पर आता है n is equal to 0 पर,
हाँ.
एक n is equal to half minus some value है, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 by 4 minus something है,
या.
और एक आता है यहाँ पर जो कि half plus something value है.
अच्छा.
Now we have to understand and remember only this, that out of these three equilibriums, only this and this is the stable equilibrium.
करेक्ट.
This one is the unstable equilibrium. Okay, so this was the basic essence of this.
Why that
That
alone was unstable?
unstable, that as you increase the n, थोड़ा सा भी आप प्लस माइनस डेल्टा उसको चेंज करते हैं, your p changes a lot है क्या. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Okay, so now see here, यहाँ पर जो आपका जीरो है, यहाँ पे you are totally working on standalone, and यहाँ पे you are working on जब क्या when your any जो है ये यहाँ पे maximum 1 होगा यहाँ पर, and your equilibrium you are getting here. So here the theta is very large, and here you can say that your theta is 0,
अच्छा.
because यहाँ पे you are purchasing only on the basis of standalone. So your next term जो है theta into v into ne, at this place you are considering only this, and at this place this theta is very very large, and this part which is there जहाँ पे theta is less, that is an unstable one. Okay. Now we come to the next part. Okay, this I will not cover. So these are the practice problems. These are easier ones. So once we will do the GS have got the similar problem. So we'll solve the GS. Okay.
अच्छा.
So before that, okay, let's complete the theoretical part. What are the theoretical part? markets for several network goods. So इसमें जो takeaway है, इसमें mathematics तो they have proven the takeaway is like that when in the market with the network effect, if you have got network effect
Hmm.
and there are incompatible products, and if they are competing, then in a long run one product will have a monopoly or it will emerge as a winner.
इनकम्पैटिबल मतलब क्या?
Incompatible, that they are not similar. For example, you are purchasing a mobile and there is an app developer for that mobile company, so they
Hmm.
are compatible ones. Or
Hmm.
you are having milk and coffee, or
Hmm.
coffee or sugar,
Hmm.
so they are compatible ones.
अच्छा.
Okay. लेकिन जहाँ पे इनकम्पेटेबल है और दे आर competing, so then only one guy will be the winner here. Okay, and they have proved okay with this example. लेकिन which one will be winner, that will depend on the numbers expected when
Hmm.
a guy was entering. So the key takeaways are like that properties of competition between incompatible goods, that market dominance in a long run, competition between this incompatible outcome depends on the way in which the adoptions build up. So you cannot say what are how the users will get. Inflexibility or lock-in, the left behind good would need to bridge a widening gap if it is chosen by ad approach at all.
एक
Okay,
मिनट,
so
मार्केट डोमिनेंस क्या? लॉन्ग रन आउटकम ऑफ कंपटीशन बिटवीन अनकम्पैटिबल पाथ डिपेंडेंस आउट
हाँ देखो,
अडॉप्शन बिल्ड अप.
ये जो मार्केट है यहाँ पे
हम्म.
यूजर्स थे पहले स्टार्टिंग में सेम है, या
हम्म.
तो ये यहाँ पे भी जा सकते हैं और ये यहाँ पे
हम्म.
भी जा सकते हैं.
हाँ.
ओके, सो दिस गाय इज क्या, उसका है कि लेफ्ट हैंड गुड जो है. ओके, so this theoretical part I have included in my notes also,
हम्म.
that the competition between incompatible network goods is likely to lead in the long run to market dominance by a single good. So this is a
Why
takeaway.
are they putting so much emphasis on incompatible? दिस थिंग इनकम्पैटिबल तो इनकम्पैटिबल ही है ना. कुछ
हाँ
इनकम्पैटिबल का एग्जांपल है क्या? कंपैटिबल का तो आपने दिया जैसे.
ठीक है, that I will include okay maybe.
हाँ.
So basically what happens that if you are in a non-network क्या market, तो वहां पर क्या होता है कि दो अगर इनकम्पेटेबल प्रोडक्ट होते हैं तो वो
हम्म.
दोनों के दोनों साथ में को एग्जिस्ट कर सकते हैं.
अच्छा.
But in a networking market, then in a long run, one will be dominated by a single good. Okay, and the dominant good can.
Can we say an example of landline and and smartphones?
No, no, I will say I can will say iPhone and Samsung.
Okay, are they incompatible?
They both have got different features when we go for that.
अच्छा.
So in a normal market, they both can coexist. Okay, they will have some market share.
अच्छा, that is non network में.
Noted. But in the network, what will happen that one person will dominate in a long run.
हाँ, वो नेटवर्किंग के लिए आई वाज टेलिंग एन एग्जांपल ऑफ लैंडलाइन एंड स्मार्टफोन्स.
नहीं, इसी
दैट
में
ये.
ले लो. You take this only in a networking, that both have
अच्छा.
come in a network. So
हाँ.
initially what is happening, the number of users who are there, they are
हम्म.
same okay, for both. But
हम्म.
finally, due to the network effect, either one will dominate.
अच्छा.
Okay, and the second will be left behind.
ओके.
And this is it cannot be predicted beforehand. This is the main clause.
अच्छा. हम्म.
Okay, and might not be the best available option. This is also one important part.
अच्छा.
Now this is theoretical part. इसके मैंने जो summary है, summary I have included in the last क्या जो
हम्म.
इनकी summaries हैं. Second क्या important takeaways है that in a network economy there may be multiple equilibriums. Non-network में हमने क्या देखा था? We saw in a non-network that there was only one equilibrium.
हम्म.
It was like this. Okay, here.
करेक्ट.
Non or network economy में there will be multiple equilibriums. So the regions between this they will have multiple equilibriums. Just remember that. Okay. There are some concepts in a networking is access inertia and second is the access momentum.
अच्छा.
एक्सेस इनर्शिया का मतलब ये है that you are using some product
Hmm.
but you don't want to jump to another product, you are
Hmm.
not entering the network, so it is known as excessive inertia.
अच्छा.
And excessive momentum means that you are here and you are jumping without knowing that what are the expected numbers.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so these are the key takeaways from here. Strategies for network goods. Okay, now we come to this. Then intermediaries was there. Okay, what are the intermediaries? Intermediaries are your dealers in the network,
अच्छा.
user platform operator. Then intermediary who are providing information.
Hmm.
And third party means okay, that somebody is certifying that this is good, this is not good. Like on
Hmm.
your Amazon, you have got stars okay, like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so this is a third party. So they play a very very important role in the network.
अच्छा.
More the number of dealers, network is strong. Platform operator, dealer. So these are the four parties who play a very important role in the network market.
Hmm.
Okay. Key takeaways I have given
मतलब
again.
नेटवर्क का मतलब ऐसे समझेंगे ना, when you have, let us say, uh, when you are listening to people, also considering how it affects others rather than yourself alone,
Yeah.
ऐसे नेटवर्क बोलेंगे ना
हाँ
उसको.
हाँ network can be thought in many ways. Okay, for example, I'll give you an example of Spotify.
Hmm.
Okay, so Spotify, you have got users and
Hmm.
you have got for example content creators.
Hmm.
Yeah, who are ready to give you songs and all that.
Hmm.
Now, more the number of users on the network,
Hmm.
the more content, more songs will come.
हाँ.
Okay,
Hmm.
more songs they come, more users will come.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So that is a networking effect. Okay, and there is a networking effect which is happening here also. For example,
Hmm.
initially there is a company, for example, T Series, and
Hmm.
it was charging you, for example, 5 rupees per song from this
Hmm.
company.
Hmm.
Now, when the number of suppliers they increase, this
Hmm.
rate will come down.
Yeah.
So this is a direct effect.
अच्छा.
Now, when number of songs are more, your
Hmm.
number of users will increase.
Yeah.
So this is an indirect effect.
अच्छा. Hmm.
And same thing happens on the Amazon also.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of the networking, and it is not only this is one example. The second example, for example, dating sites.
Hmm.
So dating sites, okay, you have got more number of males and females.
Hmm.
More number of females they increase, more number of males they increase.
Correct.
They increase, so this is known as a networking effect. So it can happen like a pan pal, like a okay, Spotify, your normal club, okay, for example.
जी.
Okay, so your normal club okay, which is there in the physical format, you have got more number of users. So what will happen? The facilities will increase.
हाँ.
Facilities they increase, you attract more number of users.
Correct.
More number of users they come, so your user license fee which is there, it will decrease.
Hmm.
So there is a direct effect and there is an indirect effect.
Correct.
Okay. Otherwise, networking itself it is a very vast topic.
Yeah.
But remember, we have to key takeaways which are there. That
Yes.
networking का outcome जो है, it will not always be socially beneficial.
Correct.
Sorry. Okay. पहली बात तो ये है. Second, in a long run, who's dominating, it might not be the best. Okay?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Because due to inertia, due to this excessive momentum. थर्ड है क्या जो है आपकी जो कॉस्ट है स्विचिंग कॉस्ट हैं
Hmm.
विच आर जो प्रोड्यूसर्स उसका बेनिफिट है क्या दे टेक ऑफ
Yeah.
ओके and then there are formulas if you want to study more क्या then there are formulas for direct effect and there are formulas for indirect effect
Okay.
that as n increases here what happens here as n increases here then what happens here so there are the
Hmm.
formulas and they were taught again the managerial economics so if you can get hold of the playlist again it is I think in the week 11 or week 12
अच्छा.
yeah so with that shall we go to gs again then
Yes.
straight
Yes.
away yeah so okay in a community of 1,000 people there are 300 type so इसको copy कर लेता हूँ मैं ऐसे एक्चुअली वीक 7 के बाद में ना, द प्रोफेसर ही कवर्स द थ्योरी, बट ही डज नॉट मतलब स्ट्रेट अवे कवर्स व्हाट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव, व्हाट इज द फाइनल
Yeah,
आउटकम,
yeah,
व्हाट
yeah, yeah.
है ना, व्हाट इज
Not
कवरिंग.
very clear what he's trying to achieve by all this, actually.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
So मैंने आज क्या, what I did के today, I fed के this entire slides to Chat GPT,
अच्छा.
और Chat GPT ने ये सारी की कॉन्सेप्ट जो है उसने बहुत अच्छे से समझा के उसने दी.
Oh, okay, okay.
ये
You have
सारे सारे,
included your notes, huh?
हाँ हाँ ये है इसमें डाला हुआ.
चलिए ये पढ़ लेते हैं.
हाँ.
वो उसका lectures भी
So
I was listening. I really could not follow much actually what he's
हाँ हाँ.
speaking.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to this. Okay. Okay. So there is a community. यहीं से कॉपी किया है मैंने.
हाँ यहीं से किया था आपने.
Okay. There is a community of 3,000 people. There are ये भी 1,000 people. There are 300 type A, and there are 700 type B with native language A and B. So
Hmm.
it is like 300 A and 700 B. With everyone can speak and understand his or her native language. A native speaker of language A can learn B at a cost of CA, which is greater than equal to 0,
Hmm.
and he can CB equal to 0.
Yeah.
The value to anyone of being able to speak and understand another person is 1 per person. For what value of CA and CB would there be a Nash equilibrium in which nobody learned the other group's language? So what should
Okay.
be the value of CA so that nobody learns? So
Okay.
C, इसमें हम लेंगे कि for example we will take for A. Member of A learns B.
हाँ उसका पे ऑफ निकालेंगे हमें.
So his payoff will be now will be 1,000. Now he'll be
Okay.
able to interact with 300 तो पहले कर ही रहा था,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
700 के
yeah,
साथ.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And his cost will be how much? CA.
Yes.
So he will learn only when he will learn.
नहीं his pay off should be 1000 ना. 300 तो already था ही ना उसका pay
नहीं
off.
नहीं, 1,000 माइनस इसका पे ऑफ जो है, टोटल पे ऑफ जो है उसका,
हाँ.
पहले पहले था उसका कितना था, 300 था.
300. हाँ.
तो 1,000 माइनस CA शुड बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 300, तभी वो सीखेगा,
Correct.
है ना. तो यहाँ से हमारी
So,
वैल्यू क्या आ गई. हाँ. यस सुरेश.
actually, some of the users won't understand Hindi. So, if you ask the
Okay.
doubts in English as
Yes.
well and clear
Yes.
it,
Yes. Yes.
it will
Yes.
be good, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So, see what they're asking. They're asking for what values of CA and CB
Hmm.
would there be a Nash equilibrium in which nobody learned the other group. Okay.
Correct.
So we have taken first example of member of A. For example, if he learns B, then his payoff will be 1,000 because earlier he was understanding 300, and by learning B now his benefit will be 700. So his total benefit is 1,000 if he learns.
Yeah.
And how much
Correct.
cost he will incur? He will incur a cost of CA. So he will learn only when 1,000 minus CA is greater than equal to his present benefit.
Yes.
So
True.
it means 1,000 minus 300 is greater than equal to CA.
Hmm.
700
Correct.
is greater than CA.
Hmm.
So if CA is less than 700, then only he will learn.
Yes.
Then
It's correct.
only he will
Yeah.
learn. So
Yeah.
it means if CA is greater than equal to 700, now he will not learn.
He will not learn.
You will not. Yeah.
Okay, so this we have got CA value. Okay, so this is the CA should be what is the value. Now similarly, we go for B. Now member of B will learns A. His benefit will be again 1,000
Yes.
because
Correct.
700 plus 300, and his cost is how much? Cost will be CB.
Yes.
So 1,000 minus CB, if it is greater than equal to
700.
700,
Yeah.
then it means 1,000 minus 700 is greater than equal to CB, or this becomes 300 is greater than CB, or CB is less than equal to 300, then he will learn,
Yes.
Correct.
or CB is greater than 300, then he will not learn.
Yes.
Yes.
So your equilibrium for nobody to learn is has become
700 comma 300.
CA greater than 700. and
Acha.
CB greater than 3.
Just one question I had. In
Yeah.
this, he said his value is 1.
Hmm.
So if supposing his value was 2, would this CB get multiplied by 2?
No, no. Then, okay, for example, then his to this benefit which is there, it will become 2000 then.
Acha. Okay.
Okay, because he's getting benefit of now one by interacting with the same guy. If he's
Hmm.
getting a benefit of two, then his benefit will become 2000.
ठीक है.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, Suraj.
Yes, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. CA. Okay,
So
CA.
1 by 2 means it will come 500, right?
Huh?
Or 1 by 2, if any other like fraction numbers, if
Yeah,
we take.
yes, yes, yes. So then you have to change the benefit. Okay. So now the second part of the question will come. CACB we have calculated. Now the this is slightly tricky, so please pay attention in this. Okay. So an outcome is said to be a socially efficient if it maximizes total benefits minus total cost. Okay. For
Okay.
what values of C and CB would it be socially efficient for type A to learn language B? Okay.
Okay.
So it means that what should be the values of C and CB that only A learns, okay, not B learns. See, if A learns, then also thousands benefited, and
Hmm.
if B learns, then also benefit is 1000.
Yes.
So what should be the value of C and CB that only A learns? So that is the meaning of this question.
Okay.
Okay. Now consider all members of A have learnt B. Learnt B.
Hmm.
Okay. Then what is the total benefit? Total benefit. See, total benefit will be your 300A can interact with 700
Yeah.
plus 700B can interact with 300A.
Yeah.
So this is total your social benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Suraj,
Yes,
is
correct.
it clear?
Yes, yes, correct. Clear.
Oh, okay. So it means A will learn only when this 300 into 700 plus 700 into 300 is greater than equal to his cost is how much for all the members will be 300 CA.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
this is
correct.
300 CA. So you cut 300, 300, 300. So this will become 1400 greater than equal to CA or CA is less than equal to 1400. So this is one condition.
Mm-hmm.
This is the condition for A only that if A
Yeah.
wants to learn, then CA should be less than equal to 1400.
ठीक है.
Correct.
But
Yes.
now let's see B also can do that. So B's social benefit will remain the same. Total
Mm-hmm.
benefit will remain the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
And this should be equal to less greater than equal to CB.
Yes.
Correct.
Now this part which is there, now we want that B should not learn, only A should learn because see the question is only for type A to learn. It
True.
means
Yeah.
this value which is there, this is equatable to how much? Okay, 300 CA. So for this not to happen, then 300 CA should be less than equal to 700 CB.
Okay.
Then only B will not learn. Okay, only A will learn.
हाँ.
Okay.
Okay. So from here we get the second condition that CA should be less than equal to 7 by 3 CB. Okay. Or CB is greater than equal to 3 CA by 7. So these are the two conditions CA less than equal to 1400 and CB greater than equal to 3 CA by 7.
No, but
Then
हाँ ये ठीक है. Okay. Okay,
then
please.
only A will learn.
Okay.
It's
But
kind of
why did
agenda
we,
setting.
yeah, but why did we calculate all this stuff earlier, 1400 and all that? That is not figuring here at all, no?
No, no. See, so again, I will cover this. So, what are the two parts? They are saying that total social benefit and for A to learn.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, see, total benefit is 300 into 700 plus
Correct.
700 into 300.
Agreed. Disagree.
Okay. Now, only for A to learn, it should be greater than 300 CA.
Correct, correct. This is correct.
Okay. So, from here, we get CA should be less than 1400. This is one.
Correct. Yes.
Now, see, he's saying only A to learn. So, it means अगर B, if B also learns, it is the total benefit. So we only want A to learn and
Yes.
B not to learn.
Hmm.
It means this only.
Yes, yes.
Now if B learns, then also it becomes 300 into 700 plus
Yes, yes.
700 into
Yeah, this is
300.
clear. Yeah.
Yeah, is greater than 700 CB.
Correct, correct, correct. This is also
Now,
clear.
but we don't want I guess B to learn.
ठीक है. That is correct.
Now the relation of 300, 700 plus 700, this 300 which is there, this
Hmm.
is like 300 CA.
Yes.
So this 300 CA which is there, this was to learn,
हाँ हाँ.
and if I change this sign, this will become not to learn,
Yeah.
not to learn.
Yes.
So it means CA is less than equal to 7 by 3 CB.
अच्छा अच्छा. You have equated from here because they were
Yes,
looking like same numbers that
yeah,
we had done earlier.
yes.
Okay.
So these are the two conditions in which only A will learn and B will not learn. Therefore,
Understood. Hmm.
CA less than 1400 and CB greater than equal to 3 by 7 CA.
Hmm.
A will learn for max social benefit.
Hmm.
Is that okay, Suraj?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Now, if I do the same question for B, what will happen?
CB
Now,
less than or equal to 600.
for B. So this will become 300 into 700 plus 700 into 300 greater than equal to 700 CB.
Yes.
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 700.
700 that's
So therefore CB should be less than equal to 600. First
Yes.
yes.
condition.
Yes.
Second condition will become for A 300 into 700 plus 700 into 300 is greater than equal to 300 CB, CA,
A
sorry,
shouldn't learn.
and this will become 700 CB, and I change the sign not to happen,
Hmm.
300 CA, therefore
Yes.
CA is 7 by 3 CB.
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so this
Yeah.
condition will
Yes.
become for B to learn. Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
so for this will become CA greater than equal to 7 by 3 CB, and CB is less than uh,
For 600.
600. This will be the condition for B to learn. Okay,
Hmm.
so this is the
Hmm.
only tricky, slightly trickier question to understand.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, okay, so this we have
That's
done. So there is no problem. Okay, so we go to next question. Okay, next question is for what values of C and CB there will be an equilibrium in which the type A learns B, the type B did not learn language A. Okay, so see, A has learned language B, so
Mm-hmm.
A has learned, so his total benefit will be 1000 minus CA.
Yes.
B has not learned, but his benefit is also 1000.
Yes.
So this is the equilibrium.
Hmm.
And only when it will happen when 1000 minus CA should be greater than equal to 300.
Yes.
Therefore, CA is less than equal to 700.
Hmm.
So this is the value of C. Is
अच्छा
that
अच्छा.
okay?
Okay.
hmm, got it. Yeah.
Second is for B. So B they had a misprinting in the question. Okay, they have not rectified, but they have given marks again. So now B learns, but A does not learn. So it will become 1000 and 1000 minus CB. And 1000 minus CB should be greater than equal to 700. So CB is less than equal to 300. This is the answer.
Okay.
In all the given option, this option was not there.
Yes.
Yeah. Then this is a very good question, and as per me, the answer given in the GA is wrong, and I'll explain to you why it is wrong. I have written to Gopal sir about this. So this is the question, and how to approach again this question. I'll explain again because this might come in the quiz also. So there are three linguistic groups: Type A, Type B, Type C. Their numbers are there.
Mm-hmm.
So there are Type A 500, Type B 300, Type A 200.
Yeah.
Everybody has got the same cost C for learning, and the same benefit is 1 per person.
Okay.
For what values of C would it be true? There is a Nash equilibrium in which nobody learns any language other than their native tongue. So
Okay.
C, that will be 500, 300, 200.
Yes.
But how to calculate the value of C? So C, the condition can be when the equilibrium is there, when nobody deviates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the equilibrium means meaning of
Yes.
equilibrium. Okay. Now take a case of A. A can deviate to B or A can deviate to C.
Mm.
If he
Yes.
deviates to B, his benefit will be 800.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, learning other also. Okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
and his cost will be C,
Yes.
and this should be greater than 800, 500.
Yes.
Therefore, 300 is greater than equal to C,
Mm.
or C should be less than 300.
Mm-hmm.
So for
okay.
C greater than 300, he will not deviate.
Yes.
Will not deviate. Okay.
Correct.
Similarly, if he deviates to C, it will become 700
700. Yes.
minus C greater than 500, and here it will come C greater than equal to 200. He will not deviate.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So this we got conditions for A. Now similarly we get for B, A and C. So B will become 800 minus C greater than equal to 300, and here I'll get C greater than equal to 500. B will not deviate.
Mm-hmm.
It here we will get 500 minus C greater than equal to 300, or C greater than equal to 200. B will not deviate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we come to C. He can go to A, he can go to B. If he goes to A, then it will become 700 minus C greater than equal to 200, C greater than 500.
Yes.
B, it goes to 500 minus C greater than equal to 200, so C is greater than equal to 300. So we
Mm-hmm.
got these conditions, these are the constraints. So we got
Yeah.
three constraints: C greater than 200, C greater than equal to 300,
Mm.
and C greater than equal to 500. So what should be the answer?
So what
We
should be the
take
answer?
we take the bigger one.
Hmm.
Okay, so as per me, the C should not be greater than 500 for the equilibrium. Okay, answer
नहीं
B.
but equilibrium का क्या मतलब है? If supposing it even if it is 200, so
Yeah. So
then
to what?
he can
So
shift, C can
yes,
deviate towards A, na?
no. If okay, for example, if C is equal to 200, then what will happen? A will shift to B because
Yeah.
800 minus 200 is 600.
Yes.
So his benefit is more than present benefit. So he will jump to B. He will learn B.
अच्छा.
Yeah, we need
Hmm.
to take larger value. Correct.
Okay.
Understood. Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
that's why in the GA solution they have given 200, but as per me, and I have written down also here to Gopal sir here today only I should. I'll
It's
just show.
correct only.
है ना? Because the logic is
Mm-hmm.
correct again.
True.
है ना?
Logic correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
अच्छा इसमें ना just one more question I had. Why
Yeah.
have you not taken the example of one person like A, for example, learning both B and C?
Oh, B and C also there is no problem. Okay. So in that case, okay, what will happen? For example, if A learns okay B and C, his benefit will become 1000
हाँ.
and his cost will become 2C.
Acha, C is to learn one language, so his cost becomes 2C.
Yes,
Okay, okay,
2C.
okay, okay.
And it should be greater than kitna 500. Okay, so that will become the formulation.
Understood.
Then we go to next question. So this nodal डेबिट ये मेरा
I
भी वो
think
था.
sixth रह गया क्या?
ये 60 था. ये
Okay, okay.
सेवंथ है.
All right.
सेवंथ है. सेवंथ तक is not first of all complete question, and it is not from week 11. Sorry, week 9. This is from week 8 है. ठीक है.
अच्छा.
नाउ दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन. यहाँ पर ये आएगा जो मैंने आपको द फॉर्मूला व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू
Yeah,
फ्रॉम
yeah.
दैट.
Yes.
ओके. सो यहाँ पर यस here क्या दिस इज इनकम्प्लीट.
There are a lot of
सो
questions over.
हाँ, and this is a question from theoretical part, so this again we have to remember. Okay, so they have given that utility function, they have changed the utility function. So they have said u theta is equal to theta of a plus v and e.
Okay.
So first, okay, they have asked what is the value of theta dash. So theta dash, okay, what happens at theta dash? That theta dash a plus v and e
Is equal to 0.
minus p is
Ah,
equal
okay.
to 0.
Minus P is equal to 0.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
So then p becomes p is equal to theta dash a
We have to
plus
find theta dash, no?
v and e. Yeah, either you do this or theta dash is equal to p by a plus v and e.
Ha.
Okay, this is the first part, first step.
Yeah.
Second step is to find n. N is equal to 1 minus theta
1
dash.
minus theta dash.
So this will become 1 minus p over 1 plus v and e.
Correct.
This will become a plus v and e minus p over a plus v and e. And therefore p will come this side, a plus v and e minus n into a plus v and e. So a plus v and e becomes common. So this will become a plus v and e. Here become 1 and here becomes n. So this is
Correct.
okay.
Yes.
So this is directly all the questions are from this formula. And
Acha.
Why we need to find like n equal to 1 minus theta? Like,
this is a straightaway formula that demand kya which is there. That demand
okay.
is equal to 1 minus indifferent number.
Mhm.
Okay. So here this is the meaning of indifference, that whatever this is there minus p is equal to 0 you put. So you get the theta dash again.
Okay.
Okay. And from here you get the demand. So n again we get here. And when we make a optimal, the last part of this question is that then you say n is equal to ne.
Okay.
Okay.
And when you put n is equal to ne, then it will become p is equal to a plus vn into 1 minus n.
Correct.
Okay. Then they have asked a question that what is the relation between p and n and p and ne. Okay. So for that, okay, we have to just use this formula that p is equal to a plus v and e minus n a minus v and
वो सब
ne.
खाएंगे नहीं आप खा लो वैसे.
And then you take the differentiation with respect to n. So this will become a 0 plus 0 minus a minus v and e. So this is minus a plus v and e. Now all these are positive values. So this delta p by delta n is a negative value.
Hmm. Okay.
So as n increases, p will decrease.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So this we have got. Now to find the relation between p and ne, delta p by delta ne is equal to 0 plus v minus 0 minus vn.
Yes.
Okay. So this will become v1 minus n. Now
Hmm.
n can either be between 0 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this value is either 0, and n is a very small value we consider. Never consider 0. So this will always be a positive value.
Yes.
So therefore, as n increases, your p increases. So this is the relation. Okay.
Okay.
So
Just let me see how the question was written.
yeah,
Okay. Acha. Okay. Okay.
increasing function, decreasing function.
Ha. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. So this
Okay.
how we have to do. We just have to differentiate.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. This already I have calculated 1 minus n. So this was the last question.
Fulfilled expectations demand curve.
Huh?
Fulfilled expectations mean n is equal to ne, is it?
N is equal to N. Fulfilled expectation demand curve means N is equal to N.
Okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Understood,
got it.
understood.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so
This we
much,
need to
Lalit
keep
ji.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the notes, okay, you can go through. So it in a simple language, okay, they are prepared from ChatGPT help, and everything is there. Okay.
This
So from
ChatGPT notes covers whole week, right?
full week, right?
Huh.
Basic,
Then we will
basically
refer
the
only this.
yes. So they are more logical, and the and formula part I have explained to you.
Okay, okay.
Sure, I got it. Yeah,
ठीक है. Thank you, Lalit ji. Please share.
Yeah.
And it was
yeah.
a good session. Thanks.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you.
very nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.